Hold on for a second. You want glass skin, more refined pores, better tone, a healthier lifted appearance overall, and of course you want to achieve it naturally. Don't scroll. You own the Picowave by Neurotis, but you feel a little unsure about how to work with the infinity probes? Well, I guess this video is for you. Let me show you a few simple techniques, and by the end of this video it will all make sense. As always, make sure you're well hydrated and have your conductive gel and mist ready. Connect your infinity probes to the board that says single probes and switch your device on. We will start with Pico Refine. I like to begin with this program because it works in a very refined current range, close to the body's own bioelectric communication. To find the right intensity, I always test next to my mouth. Make sure you have enough conductive gel on, then place the probes gently on either side and tune in. You're looking for a very light sensation, just the presence of current. For me today, that's around level 31. I barely feel it, and that's exactly where I want to be. With microcurrent, more is not better. Comfort is key. A soft sensation, never twitching or any discomfort. Sensitivity can change from area to area and from one day to the next, so always adjust as needed. Now let's talk about the program itself. As mentioned before, Pico Refine works in a very refined current range. That means it's extremely gentle yet highly effective. It's ideal for sensitive skin, rosacea, breakouts, or a compromised skin barrier, even post-procedure. You can focus entirely on Pico Refine when the skin needs extra gentle care, but it's also a wonderful starting point for every treatment. Pico Refine is excellent for superficial aesthetics and smoothing lines. You can literally think of it as the fine line smoother. You can target problem areas to enhance skin texture while supporting overall skin health. At the same time, it gently stimulates lymphatic flow, wakes up the tissue, and prepares the skin for more targeted work. Think of Pico Refine not as less powerful, but as more refined, subtle, precise, and very effective. In short, Pico Refine provides a gentle, refined approach that improves skin health, smoothens lines, and addresses all superficial matters. Before switching to a new program, I recommend turning the intensity all the way down to 0 first. Then select a new program and slowly increase the intensity again. Making this a habit helps to ensure that you never start on a setting that is too strong, and keep the treatment comfortable and controlled, especially when you're working on different areas or with different clients. Before continuing, take a moment to test the intensity again and find your comfort setting. Adjust as needed. The goal is always a gentle, comfortable sensation. As you can see, at this point of treatment, I'm working with Nano Refine to focus on specific areas such as pigmentation, sun damage, and deeper lines. If I've started with Pico Refine, I usually begin with lymphatic flow and drainage movements first. From there, Nano Refine allows me to go a step deeper, working into superficial fascia and, when needed, into deeper fascia and muscle tension. The infinity probes work both as delivery tool for the current and as mechanical tool to release, reset, and lift the tissue, which makes Neurotis treatments especially result-oriented. Nano Refine works in a slightly higher range than Pico Refine, but it still remains very gentle and well tolerated. It supports skin renewal, encourages cell turnover, and helps addressing concerns like pigmentation, sun damage, and deeper lines. This is one of the reasons I never skip either step. Pico and Nano work beautifully together and create a very complete treatment. If your eyebrows aren't twins, not even sisters like mine, you want to treat them differently. Here's a little hack. For the higher brow, do a gentle overall lift. For the lower, flatter one, focus more on the arch. Lift the tissue a bit more, gaze downward, and blink to get the best results. Over time, this will keep things balanced without overdoing it. I never skip either eyebrow, but I always attempt to approach to each own's personality, or in this case, their shape. Let us change over to the program Tone. This program focuses on tightening and toning, creating a more lifted and sculpted appearance. It's especially helpful for fine lines, loss of firmness, and overall skin health by increasing the ATP production. Let's do the natural lip flip. For best results, keep your lips completely relaxed, no puckering, no pursing. Think soft and natural. Use a gentle rolling or scooping motion, almost like scooping ice cream from a cup. The movement rolls outward and upward, helping to plump, soften, and lift the lips. A good approach is to start with release, especially in areas that tend to hold tension, and then move into lifting and reorganizing the tissue. This allows the fascia to respond more naturally and makes the sculpting work more effective. The chin area is often overlooked, but it plays such an important role in lower face tension. Many of us hold this tension without even realizing it. When we work gently and intentionally in this area, we often see softening both physically and energetically. Depending on sensitivity, you can choose the larger probe or the smaller probe. The thicker probe can feel more comfortable when the area is very tender. From there, you can work with gentle gliding, lifting, and holding techniques to encourage sculpting and support tissue tone. You may notice that the setting you use on the lower face feels a bit too strong for the upper face. That's completely normal since there is less bedding around the eyes, forehead, and temples. The same can happen along the sides of the neck and around the mouth. Adjust as needed and work with what feels right. The corrugator muscle plays a key role in the formation of the lines between the eyebrows. This area often holds a lot of tension. When we work here gently, we can help soften that tension and relax the muscle, which supports a smoother appearance over time. Frequently releasing the corrugator can help to reduce the pull that contributes to the frown lines. Tensioning or actively using the muscles in the areas you're working on is counterproductive. It can really reduce the effectiveness of your treatment. You want to keep your face as relaxed as possible, especially in the areas you're treating. When doing self-treatments, use a good mirror. You will be surprised how often you unintentionally engage muscles like the frontalis, creating lines while you're working. For clients, gently point out any tension and help them stay relaxed. That ensures your work is as effective as possible. It's totally worth focusing on a plain, calm face. We keep getting questions about the intensity setting, so I want to briefly explain why I'm showing this part the way I do in this video. You notice that I don't edit anything out here. You see me switching between the programs, checking the current and adjusting it again and again. That's intentional. I want you to see what it actually looks like in real time when you're finding the right setting for yourself. I hope this is helpful. Drop me a comment below to let me know, and if you have any questions, please ask away. Ion Lift is your lifting program. It works with the deepest current and is designed for re-education of the tissue. This is the program used for lifting, sculpting, reshaping, re-educating, and reducing the appearance of wrinkles. It supports collagen and elastin production, and it's meant to create visible structural changes over time. With this program, you will hear distinct clicks, exactly 1 second apart, and those clicks guide your timing. You glide or cinch and hold at the end point for 4 to 8 clicks. Holding for 8 clicks allows for a stronger lifting effect. A common mistake I see with pinch and hold movements, especially as you move toward the upper eye area, is using too much pressure with the upper probe. The upper probe doesn't need much at all. It can rest very lightly on the skin. That's enough to create a gentle boundary. When you then lift with the lower probe working slightly more vigorously, the tissue naturally lifts upwards into that soft resistance. This creates the pinch between the two probes, which is exactly what we want before holding this position for some moments. You can also use iron lift with the infinity probes over a sheet mask. While the current passes through the mask, it supports deeper penetration of the active ingredients, enhancing their effectiveness while you're working the benefits of microcurrent into the skin at the same time. It's amazing, you will sure love it. We switch over to Auto Sculpt. This program is designed to support lifting, sculpting and overall skin vitality in a very balanced way. One thing I want to highlight is what makes the Auto program so very special. Both Auto Sculpt and Auto Build automatically sequence 6 different frequencies throughout a 9-minute session. Auto Sculpt works with 6 skin refinement frequencies, while Auto Build cycles through 6 lifting focused frequencies. This allows the current to work across different skin depths, creating a very comprehensive and complete treatment. Because of this feature, the auto programs are ideal when you want visible results without having to overthink your settings. You can focus on smooth, controlled movements and let the program do the work in the background. For example, you might start with a short lymphatic drainage sequence, beginning at the chest to open the pathways, then moving through the neck and the jaw, and finally into the face, always working outward and down toward the larger lymph nodes next to the armpits. From there you can move into more target release work such as the frown area and the inner brow. I want to encourage you to practice on yourself as much as possible. With all techniques, self-practice is incredibly valuable. This is how you learn how the treatment actually feels, how the tissue responds, and what gives you the best results. It builds confidence in your own touch and helps you to create better, more consistent results for your clients while also enjoying the best skin of your life. Once you achieved relaxation, you can move into a diagonal lift. This combination works beautiful to release tension and create more openness in this area. This kind of detox, release, lift approach can be used anywhere on the face depending on what you see and what your client needs that day. You can do all of this with just one program if you like. You can also switch between programs. There's really no wrong choice here. With Neurotres, every program is designed to work with the tissue, not against it. The main thing is simply to listen. Listen to the tissue, listen to the response, listen to the client, and adjust the intensity as needed. And of course, the user manual is always a great reference. There are so many helpful recommendations and ideas in there, and it really opens up a lot of possibilities for how you can work. So as you have seen, you can absolutely do this detox, release, lift approach using Auto Sculpt only. But if you have a few extra minutes, I recommend switching over to Auto Build for the lifting portion. This program works on the deepest levels and is specifically designed for lifting and sculpting, which makes it a beautiful continuation after the release work. You will hear the iron lift clicks again. Let them guide you. Hold each endpoint for about 4 to 8 seconds. In this video I'm not holding that long since it's a demonstration, but in practice giving it that time really makes a big difference. As mentioned, there is no wrong program, but if you have time on hand, finishing with Auto Build or Iron Lift is a very nice way to complete the treatment and enhance the lift effect before you finish your session. What sets Neurotres apart is its dynamic microcurrent technology. Unlike traditional fixed output microcurrent, Neurotres continuously measures skin impedance in real time and adjusts the current accordingly. The system uses biofeedback to adapt amplitude, frequency, waveform, and the pulse duration as the skin responds, allowing the current to stay precisely matched to the tissue throughout the treatment. This creates a very controlled and consistent treatment experience, working across different skin depths and conditions without guesswork. All Neurotres machines and programs use this technology. I hope you were able to take something valuable from this, a small detail, a reminder or simply a different way of approaching your work. Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy the process.